the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Raptors in Toronto. For the Raptors, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Kawhi Leonard in action tonight, the winner of multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. Shaq, for wing defenders, where do you have him ranked on the all-time list?
Well, I shook his hand the other day, and his hands are as big as mine, Ernie. But to answer your question, I think he's in a conversation with Pippen and Jordan.
And Jordan, wow. Now, he's one of the best perimeter defenders ever, but those guys are in a company because they've done it on a big stage, Shaq. But he's very intelligent. I love the way he approaches the game defensively. But doing it on that big stage consistently as Pippen and Jordan did, whew.
That's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Toronto Raptors. And the continued absence, Clark, of DeMarcus Cousins, the story for them.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects the team chemistry. When he does ultimately come back, they've got a good thing going right now, and they've been playing excellent basketball without him.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Well, this is a matchup everyone has wanted to see, both teams expecting to go far. Does this look to you, Doris, like a preview of the postseason?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. We've seen both teams get off to excellent starts. They've been able to sustain that success. And now you start to think about, is this a team we could possibly see in the postseason? So how much of our tendencies do we want to show? How much of our defensive schemes do we want to show? You know, there's that chess match. You want to win the game, but you don't want to expose too much, knowing that, hey, we could see these guys down the line. It's down the line. It's down the line.
Now let's check out our starters. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Baseline J on the way, and he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here's Wade. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago. LeBron, no luck.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Ball's knocked loose. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Monroe kicks to Siakam. Outside Leonard. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 7 points.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
And finished off by LeBron.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. That one goes. Count it.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Great D that time from Leonard.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Lowry finds Monroe. Richardson against Wade. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded closely, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Robertson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Lowry. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Down low, stolen by McGee. Robertson, the pass to Schroeder. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now the Lakers on the break. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Robertson. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Richardson kicks to Lowry. And it's Monroe at the elbow.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Doris, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season, but sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats, you've tried to win as many games as possible, but a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it, but really, I mean, come on. They're human. Of course they are, right?
They're paying attention, no doubt.
The Lakers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And so he hits both. One thing you have to admire, Doris, about the Raptors franchise is their sustained success.
And that's not easy, Kevin. Last year marked their third straight 50-win season and their fifth straight postseason trip. Very few other teams can claim those items in that time frame. Boy, the Raptors, what a good, solid core.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Schroeder finds Robertson. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
It just opens the court up so much more, and you like to see him get into a rhythm from beyond the arc.
Knocked away and stolen by LeBron. A miss that time would have put him up.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A three from Leonard. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Monroe. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, Richardson the pass to Monroe. The second chance effort, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against the Bulls in Chicago. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Here's LeBron, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron is primed for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Schroeder. Third in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy, third best right now in the NBA, and he's earned it. Now, here is Monroe. Last time out, he had 13 points. He kicks it to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range.
It took a lot of work for Kyle Lowry to become this dangerous from three-point land, and downtown is one terrific option among many for this guy.
There's the pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. Lowry's got 5.
Oh, my goodness. Almost no space to get that jumper off. But Lowry, he doesn't need a ton of space.
Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder. And again, the Lakers no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Anunoby. James covering, and Siakam has it in the corner. Passes it to Richardson. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
Here's Robertson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Anunoby. James covering. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know what you love about watching OG Anunoby? You feel like you're watching a vet when you watch this guy. He doesn't seem to get rattled in pressure situations. This guy plays like he's been in the league for a decade.
And the Raptors with some changes. Lenz checked in for Monroe. Baca comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's DeLon Wright in for Malachi Richardson. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Doris for Anunoby. He has said he felt like he could compete with anyone.
Well, to me, Kevin, that's part of being able to be the defender he is. He's got strength and quickness to match up with most wings in the league, but confidence is critical.
Now here's Wright after LeBron James's miss. And Wright kicks to Lowry. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Kuzma. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Well, this is a perfect example of how you want to run your offense. Disciplined but determined. Nice possession, Greg.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Now here's Len. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Robertson, and it's good off the back rim and in. And Toronto has possession. It's a 5-point game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Yeah, just a tremendous effort on their part. They competed hard, but just couldn't get over the hump.
Nothing disappointing for sure. They were right there, and it's always difficult to lose those nip-and-tuck games.
Here's James, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Now here's James. Not a lot of room, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Toronto leading by 7. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Knocks it loose. Here's Robertson. And it's plucked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Lowry from outside. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Right against Rondo. Floats it up for James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Anunoby kicks to Wright. To the paint, here's Len, and he lays it straight in. Len's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Robertson. He feeds it to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Shia Ibaka.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Lakers trail by 9. Rondo finds Robertson. Back to Rondo. LeBron outside. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors leading by 9. The kick out to Wright. And there's the call on James. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, how about DeLon Wright having his best season as a pro last year? He had tremendous numbers, solidifying his role as a backup point guard. And I'll tell you this, he had some games where he simply took over.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 11. LeBron right side. Cans the 12-footer. LeBron's got 14.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. To the wing right side. Inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Just terrific timing from the power forward Serge Ibaka. He is a sensational leaper.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Greg Monroe regarded as one of the better big men in the NBA, but in recent seasons, his minutes have been going down. He talked about maintaining his focus.
I'm a player. As long as I'm on the court, whenever I'm on the court, it's just about being productive. It's about continuing on the right path, having the right mindset, the right focus, and just coming in every day and putting in the work and trying to do whatever you can to win games.
A professional mindset. Monroe is seasoned veteran, ready to go when his name is called.
It's challenging to accept a different or less. Monroe is approaching it like a true pro.
And glad to have you with us for quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
So for the Lakers right now, Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And here is Los Angeles now after Toronto got the three-pointer. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And it's sent back by Leonard. And they'll keep possession.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Anunoby. Wade is covering. In the corner, right with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Well, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball. Guys?
D.A., that's how you truly create legacy. Here's Rondo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Can they get it? And again, no good by the Lakers. Raptors leading by 18. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. In the corner, Ibaka with it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Smart, high percentage shots. And when he's got the hot hand, you've got to keep going to him.
Lakers trail by 21.
Timeout.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Lakers call time here. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. And the Raptors with some changes. Monroe's checked in for Len, and it's Richardson in for OG Anunoby. The Lakers also changing it up. Ants comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Raptors.
And Wright kicks to Ibaka. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to McGee. Pulls it from the elbow. And the basket by Wade.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Raptors. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game. And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Now here's Wright. After Dwayne Wade's miss, Monroe, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Leonard following the bucket by the Lakers. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Leonard's got 13 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McGee, the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Raptors leading by 19. Wright outside. Kicks to Monroe. Back to Wright. Raptors need to get a shot off. And here's Richardson again. Toronto with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Schroeder looking around. And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Ibaka. And Davis can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Leonard against Kuzma. A wide open look here for Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 19 points for Serge Ibaka. The Lakers shooting in this game, 45%.
Timeout.
And the Lakers call time here.
You know, interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Siakam is checked in for Serge. Lakers also making a switch. Harrell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. So it's the Lakers now. Wade outside. He dishes it to Davis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The shot by Wade, wide open. And again, no good by the Lakers. Schroeder against Wright. He kicks to Leonard. Over Harrell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Leonard's got 15 points.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Lakers have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. James checked in for the Lakers. Andre Robertson comes in for Dwayne Wade. That's good from Harrell. And Toronto has possession. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Kicks it out to Richardson. Monroe left side. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Here's Robertson. The pass to James. Unloads from 13. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
You know, here's your problem. You've got to be able to close out hard to LeBron James because he knows he can score from there. This is his money shot.
Now, here is Monroe. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Leonard against Davis. And it's Leonard missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. James finds Schroeder. Passes it to Robertson. 16 feet away. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Shots,
he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Lowry up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Monroe. Over Davis. Monroe, no good. The Lakers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. Up the floor. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Siakam far from the most skilled player on the floor, but Dorsey finds minutes through his hustle.
This guy has got one of the highest motors in the league. He can leak out in transition, finish in the open floor. I'll tell you, this is a jolt of caffeine in a power forward's body.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside, Monroe.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Ibaka.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Back to Siakam, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Robertson, loads it up for Davis, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside. That shot off. James with some nice D. Here's Robertson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robertson's got his second basket of the game.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. Richardson kicks to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. For Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good from Schroeder. And the Raptors with some changes. Len comes in for Monroe. And Anunoby subbed in for Malachi Richardson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 1:53 left here in the second. Lowry passes to Siakam. Here's Len. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
What I'm already seeing out of Alex Len, more aggression than when he first entered the league.
Lowry against Schroeder. Here's James. The baseline jumper goes down. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Anunoby. He has 5. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And Siakam has it in the corner. Outside Lowry. A 3 ball. No good that time. Great D that time from Rondo. James looking it over. Harrell dishes to James. A floater, and that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 points. Here's Lowry. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And Leonard has it in the corner. Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Count that bucket.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
And here's Lowry. From 18 feet away. No good on that one.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors up by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to you, I guess.
And you.
Not you.
Not him?
You.
Oh, her, for sure.
Them.
Yes.
This is Ernie Johnson. That's Kenny, that's Shaq. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Serge Ibaka had no problems getting going. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It's interesting. Ibaka, he's transformed his game as much as anybody. As a rookie, you wouldn't dare him to be a perimeter player. But times have changed. The threat in his range stretches all over the floor.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
The evening commute has plenty of people on the move here tonight in Toronto, where we welcome you back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Serge Ibaka has been sensational.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible, really good judgments of end.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Lowry out there with Richardson. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Siakam in at the 4 spot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Leonard finds Monroe. Back to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, and there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lowry against Schroeder. Outside Lowry. It's stolen by Davis. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
The three-pointer is right on target. 22 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's James. Shoots over Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Passes it to James.
Toronto foul ball. Richardson. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Toronto. 16-point lead. And that one is good. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Richardson kicks to Siakam. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Wade. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Monroe. The shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
It's it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Second, Dennis Schroeder.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
And timeout called. Luke Walton has had enough. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
A moment here to see the numbers for Leonard. Averaging about 27 points a game, almost 2.5 steals and 6 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Ibaka, the pass to Monroe. Shoots over McGee, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
You know, and Serge Ibaka, a player who kind of came into the league as a defensive blocker, you know, still has great length and can bother shots, but not the prolific shot blocker he once was, as the focus has become more on the offensive end.
And with Ibaka, at one point, would average almost 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard for any player to maintain a pace that high at this stage. Ibaka's done well to adjust, I think, his capabilities and make sure he can still have an impact on defense.
One shot.
The block numbers won't ever be as gaudy as they once were, but he is still causing problems for shooters.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think what amazes me about LeBron James is that he never stops pushing. This guy is pursuing greatness.
Now, here is Monroe. He has 6. James against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. 5 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Wright's got 7 points.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
High post, David. Working on Ibaka. Davis dishes to James. Back to Davis. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Toronto leading by 12. Here's Leonard. Here's Ibaka. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wade outside. And again, the Lakers no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
And the Lakers have possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. James in the post. Leonard's there. The fadeaway. James misses. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Got that one up quick. Leonard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
Wade kicks to James. Leonard with the steal. Richardson against Wade. Out to Ibaka. Pass to Leonard. Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it's in there. James has got 9 points in the second half. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Ibaka. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Leonard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Lakers trail by 14. Schroeder outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Over Leonard. The shot's good from LeBron.
Timeout.
James has got 29.
Boy, the defense is confident in that instance that they've got LeBron bottled up. But no, sir. Gets the jumper up and over the defense. Nice.
And the Raptors call time here. Alex Len's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Richardson. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Toronto leading by 12. And Wright kicks to Len. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Robertson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade.
Coming up on the floor for the Lakers, Andre Roberson.
And stolen by LeBron. Outside, Davis. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Robertson.
Well, Andre Robertson, a little separation on the interior. That's pretty.
And Wright kicks to Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Lakers trail by 13. LeBron outside. And the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. And Wright kicks to Ibaka. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Don't you just love the gritty nature of Ibaka's game? This guy easily draws contact thanks to his aggressiveness.
First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Two shot.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. Lakers trail by 13. Rondo kicks to Zubac. Inside. Here's Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Rondo finds Robertson. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Robertson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he continues to develop that jumper, right? Robertson, a great defender, shooting it with confidence there.
Here's Anunoby. He's got 8. Free throw line jump shot. Jump shot is good that time. Anunoby's got 10 points. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Robertson. Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Harrell. Over right. And it's Harrell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Really left alone that time. 30 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Rondo kicks to Zubac. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Right against Rondo. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Right against Rondo. Right, the pass to Ibaka. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at Houston. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's Los Angeles right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And when I look at the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Zubac. Rondo kicks to Harrell. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Down low, here's Leonard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka. Richardson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Wright. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Wade, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
To the middle. It's deflected. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Alex Len. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zubac with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rondo drives in. He kicks it to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. The jump hook.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Kyle Lowry, one of the better rebounders you'll see at that point guard position.
Well, at 6'1", he does an incredible job rebounding the position, particularly given his size. And you love that he's committed to it long term.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 16-7 run. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Remains Toronto ball.
Here's Leonard. And the shot is long. Lakers trail by 19. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Harrell. Outside Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. No good on the three.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Rondo on top. Wade on the wing. Over Richardson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Boy, you call that a perfect closeout. You love the aggressiveness on the offensive end leading to that final shot.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rondo in at the point guard.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The G League last season experimenting, Doris, with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. Do you see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA?
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
Here's Wade. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Wade passes to Kuzma from the arc, connects from three-point range.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Here's Siakam. Back to Richardson. The pass to Lowry. Over Rondo. Misses off the left iron. And it's Wade with the ball for Los Angeles. The tray. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his third assist on the night. Toronto leading by 15. Richardson finds Lowry. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, this is the go-to play for Kyle Lowry. The pick and roll, he has got it down.
Passes to Zubac. Wade outside. And here's Kuzma. Richardson covering. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Monroe's checked in for Alex Len. The Lakers also with a sub. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Wade on the wing. Richardson covering. 5 to shoot. Fades back. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Leonard. And there it is for him. Leonard's got 37.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Schroeder. With the teardrop, he gets it in there.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Lowry kicks to Monroe. Pass to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by Zubac.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way. Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Here's Richardson after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Richardson kicks to Lowry. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Lakers trail by 19. Wade feeling it out a bit. Pass to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Now the pass to Zubac. Out to Wade. Over Richardson. Wade misses. Raptors leading by 19 points. Teardrop shot. Wade with the block.
Boy, you love to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Anthony Davis comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And LeBron's subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Wade against Richardson. Monroe right side.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just to grab that backboard.
Now here's Wade. Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 20 points for Dennis Schroeder. Richardson the pass to Siakam. Back to Richardson. Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
James finds Davis. Here's Wade. Richardson covering. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Goes up on the wing. No good on that one. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Davis. Back to Wade. Passes it to James. Davis against Monroe. Davis dishes to James. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And it's Davis missing. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Monroe. And the layup's good off the glass. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's LeBron. Offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Monroe.
Yeah, easy call.
Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved across the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
Now, here's Ibaka. Back to Lowry. The 3. Another shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Schroeder. Doris, you think of all the highlight reel plays we get to see up close. We're so lucky. We feel the same way every time we sit courtside and watch one of these games. One of the most enjoyable parts about it, seeing the reactions of the guys on the bench.
They're just losing it, Kevin. They're falling down and they're bumping into each other, and then seeing the opposing bench trying to keep that poker face. They know they're not supposed to react, but sometimes the play is just so good you can't help it.
And we get out of our seats, don't we? I mean, just players do. We get out of our seats.
Oh, no doubt. I'll stand up, wave my hands in the air. Are you kidding?
It's stolen by Lowry. Richardson against Wade. Ibaka, the pass to Monroe. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Feeds it to Schroeder. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Leonard looking around. Here's Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Now here's LeBron, and McGee kicks to LeBron. We talk about positionless basketball. Swingmen very much in demand. Players who go, Doris 8, 6, 9. Who can do a little bit of everything.
Well, I think if you look at an organization like the Boston Celtics, who seems to have put its roster very much in mind, together with the idea that you've got to have switchability almost across the board. The Jason Tatum, the Jaylen Brown, into that description absolutely perfectly. Long, athletic, can guard multiple positions. Switching screens has become such an integral part of NBA defenses, Kevin, that the idea of versatility is valued on both ends.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Lowry. Finished off the break. Lowry's got 14 points here in the second half.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. To halt the run, and LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 31 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
That one goes in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Lowry. And McGee kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot over Lowry. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Richardson. It's Monroe, high post. McGee's there. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Monroe wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks it to Davis. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right. Making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition to training to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Anunoby passes to Monroe. Anunoby kicks to Miles. Here's Anunoby. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. To the paint. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think Word will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense, Kevin.
Rondo against Wright. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Serge, you have worked very hard on your game throughout the years. How has that journey gone for you?
Yeah, you know, like always, when you work hard, you pay off, you know. I'm paying off my confidence for my teammates, my coaches, so I'm trying to help the best I can my team.
And you do it at both ends, Serge. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.